I want to welcome everybody to, on behalf of the Glen Echo Park Partnership of Arts and Culture. This is really, we have been waiting for this day, and the sun and the weather is cooperating. So thank you very much to everybody for being here. We are here today to celebrate the 100th year anniversary of the Carrousel Carousel at the park. The Glen Echo Park Carousel was installed in 1921 by the Carrousel Company of Germantown, Pennsylvania, and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The partnership works hard to operate, maintain, and preserve the carousel with our major partners, Montgomery County and the National Park Service, along with additional key capital funding from the state of Maryland, as well as private donors.
I am so honored to be the District 1 representative of this amazing cultural and historic treasure. It's amazing to think about 100 years ago, following a terrible global pandemic, this carousel came and provided opportunities and inspiration and fun and enjoyable moments for children. And following this pandemic, this newly renovated, beautiful carousel is going to be doing the same for the next 100 years.
I'm looking forward to a ride. I think my favorite animal was the horse, and I remember being afraid of the lion or tiger on there. I was a little kid, it's like it was scary. But it's not so scary now, so it's really good to be back here, and I'm looking forward to visiting when everything is back in full swing and helping make sure that we do our part to keep this and make this a premier institution in this region. So thank you all.
What can I say? I'm a little kid. Give me $1, I'm gonna buy a ticket like you did. And then I'm gonna hop on my favorite horse and gallop into that wonderful world of childhood where every dream is possible. So those of us, let's empty our pennies in our pockets and join the commitment.
This year, the Carousel was awarded one of the Maryland State Arts Council's Heritage Awards, an honor bestowed annually to people, places, and traditions that exhibit long-term achievement in the traditional arts. This beautiful piece of art succeeds on multiple levels in this regard. First, it's a piece of craftsmanship that harkens back to an earlier age of woodworking, painting, and decorative sculpture. Its makers at the Carousel Company were among the finest artisans in this unique art form of creativity. Second, this year marks the Carousel's 100th birthday, as we've heard earlier, having been installed on park grounds in 1921 and serving as a focal point and family gathering space since long before any of us were born. Third, and most importantly, the Carousel played an integral role in the civil rights movement in the 1960s. The park was segregated at the time, but black protesters rode the carousel anyway in an act of civil disobedience.
Glen Echo Park, and I'm here in my capacity as an Education and Culture Committee, and we have a role to play in the arts and humanities here in our county. We know that as part of this region and this country, there was segregation in place, and that brave day, 61 years ago, when 12 white residents purchased tickets for 12 black residents to come and did the handoff just out there to come and ride this carousel. And some famous pictures, and you've seen that memorialized here. This is the 60th anniversary, just March 30th, the 60th anniversary of the park being desegregated.
This citation is presented to Glen Echo Park in celebration of the Carousel's 100th anniversary. In recognition of Glen Echo Park Partnership's outstanding work in preserving and maintaining the historic Carousel, in cooperation with the National Park Service and Montgomery County, Maryland, with appreciation for its efforts to ensure that the stories of civil rights protests and the rich history of the park and the carousel are told, and with gratitude for all it does to ensure that the carousel will continue to delight residents and visitors for another 100 years. Signed, Chris Van Hollen, U.S. Senator, on this day, the 1st of May.
And as Councilman Jawando says, there's a special meaning and significance to this centennial anniversary of the Carousel, not because it's just been the scene of so much joy and delight for the smallest of kids, but also because it's been the scene of social struggle and change and transformation. It's a gorgeous, beautiful day for us, and here's to a community that believes in childhood and believes in the magic of childhood and making experiences special and as scintillating as possible for each and every kid.
The best happens when we take our strengths that complement one another, join forces, and focus on a single goal, which is clearly behind us. So on behalf of the George Washington Memorial Parkway, we appreciate your generosity. We celebrate this partnership, and congratulations. Great day. Thank you.
We're so proud to have Glen Echo and this wonderful carousel in our district. A lot of history came from here, and the social justice movement begun here.
Finally, I know you're all waiting for this. This is really the key moment. I want to announce the winner of the contest for the favorite animal on the carousel. It is the Rose Horse.
Well, happy 100th anniversary to the Denzel Carousel. Hope everyone will come down to Glen Echo Park to celebrate. It's great for the kids who like to go round and round, and great for the adults to learn about the history of the carousel and the social integration that went with it. And by the way, the adults like going round and round as well. So happy 100th anniversary to the Denzel Carousel.
I could not think of a better place to be on such a beautiful day than to celebrate the 100-year anniversary of this magnificent carousel. I grew up just a couple blocks from here in Glen Echo, and this location is a treasure for generations to come. So I'm thrilled to be part of this event. I want to thank Katie, the board, Bonnie, and everyone, and the legions of volunteers over the generations that have kept this place going. There are many more bright days ahead for Glen Echo, and I look forward to being part of them. Thanks so much, and congratulations.
And I'm honored to be here to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the carousel. My kids grew up coming to the carousel. My mom joined us. I remember riding so many times that I actually got dizzy. It's such a joy for families to spend time here, and I hope you all come and enjoy it as my family has.
Congratulations to Glen Echo. Over the last 100 years, so much has changed, but we're still here, and the carousel is still here. And while social change and social justice have progressed over the last 100 years, I'm so glad to be here for the opening of the newly restored carousel. It will be here as more change occurs.
We are very glad we've been able to be a part of the history of Glen Echo Park for the past 18 years and look forward to many more years. There's a lot of work to be done as history continues to be made.
And on behalf of the Corcoran Women's Committee, I am here to wish a happy centennial anniversary to the Glen Echo Park Carousel. We are happy to sponsor the mural project.
Today in particular, as we have been experiencing the pandemic for the last year, the opportunity to get outdoors, enjoy your public spaces, enjoy your public places, and really participate in really special days like today.